Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to episode 133, which is Design a Daydream DSP. You may not have noticed it. It's a host reward and it's massive. It's 48 pieces of DSP, for each of 12 double-sided patterns. I mean, it's amazing. I'll show it to you when I point you down, but it's quite impressive. And I'll tell you the colors: Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. Which for some reason I don't use Old Olive very often. I don't use Petal Pink very often, or Pool Party. So this is a really good one for me to use. Pushed me out of my my color zone a bit. So anyway, so what do I need to tell you? I need to remind you that there are specials every week from Stampin' Up. The new one comes out on, I can't remember. I think the first one was the 1st to the 8th, so then it would be the 9th. So it's just come out, so check it out and see if there's anything you want at the discounted prices. So, what else? When you spend $25 with me, which shouldn't be too difficult looking at the specials, I'll send you the cardstock that you'll need to make the cards we're going to make today. And tomorrow is the last day of my mail and make card class for September. So if you want to get that, you got one day to order it. So I think that's about all. I'm gonna turn you down now and do the raffle. I've got 5 people, so we can use my 6-sided die. I'd love to be able to get up to my 10-sided die, but that doesn't seem to be really happening. So let me just turn you the other way. There we go. And then I'll point you down so you can see what I'm actually doing. Slightly wonky. Is it better to push it that way? Yes, it is. There we go. Get rid of that, or minimize the black piece at the edge. Okay, so last week, Snow Crystal, I have Barbara, Diana, Kim, Linda, and Kathy all shared the live, so they're in the raffle. And it is Linda. Just make a mark on that. To prevent errors. Okay, and now let me show you the Design a Daydream DSP. So, can you see this? Yes, you can. And then on the other side of this is that. Then we've got this one, the other side of which is that. Then we've got some lovely Blackberry Bliss with a much paler on the other side. So this is quite loud. I haven't used this one yet, which I'm sure doesn't surprise you at all. And that's the back. We've got these little bicycles and I don't know that you can use much of this at once because it makes your eyes go slightly weird. Kind of a leopard skin. Then we've got this one with dots. What else have we got? We've got this one, which is quite bright. And this one, which is, I like this one a lot. It's I'm not sure about these being so random, but I like this side a lot. So here's another one, and here's another one. Oh, I think I missed one. Ah, yes, this is very pretty. And then you've got this on the back of that. And I think, yes, that's it. So, as I said, there's 48 papers here. So, and it's you can only get it with host rewards, and it costs $18 of your host rewards, but it's worth 30, so it's a pretty good deal. Let me change my glasses so I can see close up better. What did I want to tell you more? So these are the cards. So this is the one I said I really liked. This is rather fun. And this one, I'm using my old olive, which is good, right? Push yourself out and use different colors. So what am I using? I'm using the Hello from Soft Seedlings, along with the stitch rectangular dies. I'm using Wishing You the Happiest Birthdays and Wishing You Everything Wonderful, because of course DSP doesn't have anything to do, anything to have as a sentiment. And I also used this one, which is from Labels Aglow. Yep, you're right, they were on my desk and still out, and so it made sense. Yeah, I know, I'm very predictable. I mean, if I tidied up, goodness knows what we'd end up with. So let me put that over there for a moment and we can get started. So here is the first one. Yeah, technically you only need one of these, but you never know what will happen. So I have two, which then builds me up a stash. If I don't use it, that is. Okay. Let's position this on its white mat. There we go. And then it's going to go onto the petal pink card base. Well, I think I'll just go across again. So, just need to position this. We think about there. And then we need to stamp our sentiment. In petal pink. It's not straight. Ooh, it's really not straight now. Okay. Perfect. So this goes into my stash of die cuts. And I'm just going to put this on with the tape runner. Like so. Which ones did I use? Ah, yes, I think it was the Elegant Faceted Gems, which I'm rather partial to. But because I don't use petal pink very often, I don't often use this, the central. As you can see, there's not many of these left. Well, there are quite a lot actually, but these have barely been touched. So having some petal pink in use is falling off by the looks of it. Yes, no sticky there. And we'll have another one. About there. Okay, that's our first one. Looks quite similar, which is a good thing. Put that over there, and we will continue with the next one. It's so lush, isn't it? Okay, so I've got myself a... Can you see? Yes, you can. Okay. Right, so we need this. Probably better get my peg as well, because I have a feeling fingers might get a bit warm. So and here we have wishing you the happiest of birthdays, which is rather nice sentiment, I think. I just have to get it in the middle and straight. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, close that up, open my, as I've said before, it's tight, which is a good thing for the powder. Okay. So, I'll attach the peg to the end so that I can keep my fingers unburned. There we go. Nice cool fingers too. Thanks to Winnie. Yeah, she said you should try a clothes peg, or pin I think she called it. And I said, yeah, I don't have any, I have a dryer. So she sent me some, which was really nice of her. Okay, so this is spare. And next we're going to, I put it upside down trying to fool myself. That would have been annoying. Although I have a friend I could send it to. She likes to do things upside down and backwards to drive one of her sisters crazy. So I suppose I could have sent it to her. So this is a bit different to normal. Normally I have a bit more of a border, but this is the border we're going to have. It's going to be very little. and I think that works. Especially if you can keep your fingers from getting stuck. So it's about a 1/16 of an inch. Well, it should be exactly a 1/16 of an inch actually. There we go, and you've just got this tiny little mat that I think makes it look good. Now I haven't got any edges left, so we will have to put on a lot of these. Let's see, up here, got the corners covered. Okay, so I really don't want it to sag. Yeah, that feels good. So I'll just take a few of these off the edges. I don't know why I bothered to put some of them in here. They end up all over the house, I've discovered. I'm sure yours do as well. Get them on your feet, and then you go to the kitchen for a drink, and before you know where you are, you've got the backs of your dimensionals around. So there we go. And then I found this lurking. I don't think it's actually it's not sold like that anymore in this way, but still you've got your rhinestones here. So, and I'm going to, I don't know how many I'm going to do. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's quite a lot of flowers on this one. Seven. Okay, odd numbers are good, so I think I'll stop there. And here's the other one. This one's a bit more sparkly. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So the final card is this one, which is also a bit unusual. I have done this kind of layout before, but the paper was shorter and I had a vertical stamp, which we don't have anymore. So, but I figured this could work. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get that out of the way, because I want the old olive that it was sitting on. And here is our sentiment, as I said, from Charming Sentiments. Wow, I did not expect that. So much did I not expect that. I had one ready in case. But now I can make another card. Cool. So that was Old Olive. And let's close that for now. I haven't even got ink on me. Unbelievable. So, put that to one side. And this is 4 1/4 deep, as you know, for a normal card. I want it that side. and it's 4.5 wide. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Because it's, then you've got 1/2 inch on either side of the paper. But now, of course, having put the glue on, I can't remember which way up it is. It's not that way. So it's this way. Yes. Okay. There's my ruler here. And I just need to turn this over. So think about there. Yep, nice. And oh, I popped this up too, didn't I? Yep. I think this might be finishing off our oh no, not quite. Getting close to the end of them. So let's do the corners to start with. I didn't give you a good look at this, did I? It's got this nice dot pinholes around the edge, and then this, it's rather pretty. And that was out of Labels Aglow dies, which is in the holiday catalogue. There we are. Just take off the corners. Try not to stick myself to it. And we just have to place this. So that's great. Yes, I think it is. And then all we have left to do is to add some iridescent rhinestones basic jewels. I went very embellished this time, which is kind of unusual. So I'm going to get these and put them on the die, on the yellow flowers in the center, hiding the Blackberry Bliss, which comes through anyway, and it makes them sparkle. So that's kind of fun too. So what have we made today? Let me check that you can see this. Yes, you can. So this is what I made today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope it inspired you to take a look at the host paper in the annual catalogue, because there's a lot of good stuff in there, as you can see. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next week. And don't forget, share my live and I'll put you in the raffle and you would win something. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.